if you are someone who is passionate about connecting with people, you are a people person, you should definitely consider the role of account manager, okay? You think about what an account manager does. An account manager is somebody who works in an organization, a sales organization, to help their customers achieve their objectives, right? So they have to learn what the customer's goals are and so forth, and the organizational goals that you are working for to try to help grow opportunities into your client base. And how do you do that? You do that by selling, you do that by developing relationships. So as opposed to that of an account executive where you're out there hunting and kind of doing the same exact thing, an account manager is really taking on the existing client base that your company already has and you leveraging your relationship building skills to grow the overall install base. So for instance, I'm working for, let's just say Miss Teresa. Teresa owns a company and so forth. Or matter of fact, let's say I'm working for Mr. SOBC who's in here. Brother Kevin is a project manager as well. Let's just say I'm working for his company, or I'm not working for his company, but let's just say I'm working with his company as an account manager. He's a client of the company that I'm working for. It is my job and responsibility to help Mr. SOBC to understand the products that we have as a company and to also understand the challenges that he's facing inside his company and try to match the solutions that we have as the company that I represent to the challenges that he has. And I would do that by flying to Kevin, having one-on-one conversation with him, taking him out to dinner, understanding what's going on with the business, try to really understand what's going on with the business. And how do you do that? You do that with the development of relationships. And once Kevin has a challenge that I have a solution for, I can sell him that solution. Therefore, I make a whole shitload of money, right? So if you are a person that likes to build relationships, you should consider a role of an account manager, guys. I would also say this, if you want to play a crucial role into the growth of a business, you want to be on the sales side because, you know, the long-term success of any company is, you know, making sure that their clients have positive experiences and they consistently bring in revenue. If you want to be part of the growth of the company and play a crucial role into that, look into a role of an account manager. Look into a role of an account manager. If you're wanting to increase your communication skills, right? And to become a very skilled communicator in your career, don't bypass a role of an account manager, because this is a way that you can take the experiences that you have by talking to customers and to improve your overall communication skills, because you're going to be talking to customers every single day. So if you're interested in building, you know, fantastic communication skills that'll take you outside your comfort zone, consider the role of an account manager, guys. So I think those are some of the 3 big ones. I would say this last, if you want to make a shitload of money, consider that look at the role of an account manager as well, because they can make a lot of money. At the end of the day, it's sales. When you're in sales, you can make a lot of money, guys. So those are the 2 roles that I wanted to start the show off with, to give you guys some insights into things that will help to shortcut your transition into tech, that are excellent options. I'm telling you this because I want for you to, you know, do your research. But if this has the ability to narrow your focus so that you get rid of the analysis paralysis, then look into the role of a project manager, program manager, talk to SOBC, look into the roles of an account manager as well. You think about project manager, program manager, kind of the same thing. A program manager is a little bit more senior and may manage junior level project managers, but they're really the same role. And the account manager is somebody who's in sales, who's a relationship builder, who can take existing business and try to expand it, guys. So fantastic roles that you should consider within your career. All right. Okay. Let's jump over to the first article that I wanted to talk about today. And you know what I'm going to be talking about. What you should put on your resume to land that cybersecurity job. We're going to switch over to cybersecurity because I was just talking a whole bunch about, the project management and account management, which are fantastic roles. But if you are interested into cybersecurity, which is a fantastic field of tech and a growing field of tech, you need to understand what it is that you're getting into and how to land that high-paying job. We have many cybersecurity professionals that are in the Black Heights Patreon, the Black Heights Network. If you are looking to get into this field, join the Patreon, talk to the brother Jose, talk to brother Malik, talk to brother Simon, Cryptechology, talk to PBO and so forth. Talk to these guys and gain some insights from them on what it's like to work in cybersecurity, right? Go talk to brother Gabe A. He has his own channel as well too. Struggle Security or something along those lines, but a fantastic content creator, a good brother of ours. Go and speak with him as well too. I'm going to give you some insights though. If you're looking into a career as cybersecurity and you haven't landed it yet, or you're looking to make a career transition, what professionals are say that you should be able to put on your resume in order for you to land that high-paying cybersecurity job, guys. So in the United States, as many of you may know or may not know, there's a shortage of cybersecurity professionals in the United States. And there are more than 700,000 open cybersecurity roles in the United States. It's one of the fastest growing disciplines in technology. And it is a discipline that doesn't have a lot of governance under it at this point in time. So a lot of people are going that direction. So let me tell you this, and companies are paying a ton of money to these individuals if they have the skill sets to be able to help their companies not get hacked, prevent and protect prevent data loss and protect their most valuable assets, data, people, and so forth. So whenever you have to protect assets that are very valuable to companies, that means you have skill sets that demand a high paying salary. And that's what cybersecurity professionals demand. They demand a high salary. But of course, there's a shortage in the United States. And currently they're saying, according to CyberSeek, that there's 714,000 open cybersecurity roles across the United States. And what I would say is this, guys, is the talent that we have out there, there's not a lot of talent to be able to fulfill those roles. The talent is squeezed, especially affecting the supply of information. Security analyst, cybersecurity's largest job. So if you want to get in a fast growing industry that's in high demand, consider cybersecurity. Consider cybersecurity. From May 2021 to April 2022, there was an annual talent gap of 39,000 information security analysts, according to CyberSeek's data. And these analysts can earn a base salary of $82,000 in the United States, according to PayScale. But analysts at some top firms can make more than double this figure. Two of the highest paid analysts at Ernst & Young made more than $170,000. So guys, that is a lot of money when you're making $170,000. I think that's a fantastic career that you should consider if you're interested into cybersecurity. And cyber jobs can range across at least 7 categories spanning 52 different roles, which is a lot, guys. That's one thing when people come to me about cybersecurity questions and so forth, there's so much information out there and you can get analysis paralysis just by doing your research on the different roles that's out there. You think about it, 52 different roles. That is a lot. There's roles such as ethical hacker, information security engineer, network security architect, and all of those reported average base salaries above the 6-figure mark. Above the 6-figure mark. And landing one of those high-paying technical roles can be difficult for candidates that's trying to cast a wide net. So we're going to give you in this article today what it is that you can put in your resume to land one of those high-paying jobs if you're already in cybersecurity or you're interested in cybersecurity and so forth. So to get past the screening stage, cybersecurity experts and recruiters recommend highlighting unusual experiences and interpersonal skills when tailoring your resume to the industry. Guys, experience is key, but also your soft skills, the ability for you to be able to build relationships, those networking attributes, those networking skills that you have. You think about it. Cybersecurity is about building networks in general or protecting networks. Well, you should be able to network in your personal life as well too, to be able to understand the big picture of things, that because not one person can control an entire network or understand an entire network. You have to be able to work with other individuals and so forth. So you displaying your interpersonal skills and tailoring that within your resume can help you land a high-paying cybersecurity job. What they're saying is you need to make an impression. When constructing your resume, most candidates expect a human to be looking at it, but an increasing number of candidates are being screened by artificial intelligence. And a lot of times, a machine is taking the first glance at your resume. And most large companies have some sort of technology to look at it. You guys know this already, ATS systems and so forth. But content and format are both important to get through the first stage. And this article is recommending making a resume that's easy to read with information hitting the major buzz points. So when you scan through your job description and so forth, there is going to be keywords and buzzwords within that job description. Make sure that your resume is easy to read and you're hitting on the majority of those buzzwords in your resume, showing your experiences and how you've been able to work with other individuals on your resume. Okay, so this article is recommending that you put the most significant accomplishments at the top of your resume. So whatever you are most proud of in your career at the top of your resume to capture the attention of people who are going to be reading it, right? So I think about myself when I say, Antoine in sales, well, I'm a 3 times, President's Club maker, right? What does that mean? Well, that means that I've hit my sales quota 3 years in a freaking row. That's something that I'm proud of. Whenever I'm filling out a resume or something like that, that's a major accomplishment. You got to think about what your major accomplishment is, and you should be able to put that towards the top of your resume so that it captures the attention of other individuals. Somebody sees my resume, holy crap, he's made President's Club for the company that he works for 3 years in a row. He's a very disciplined and a very good salesperson. Well, they should be saying the same exact thing for you about the accomplishments that you have at the top, okay? Highlight the practical experience, they're saying as well too. The biggest thing within the cyber space a lot of the times is the hands-on experience. Guys, you got a lab. Brother Kev Tech IT Support talks about labbing all the time. The article then talks about how he often looks for candidates who are creative with their technical knowledge. A lot of times you have to be creative or even design your own tool to be effective because the threats aren't going to fall in a particular bucket. The attackers know what the security tools are. So this experience doesn't have to be in a full-time job or internship though. And he says that a lot of times it's what the candidates have done outside of the classroom that's important. So guys, lab, work with tools that are out there on the market to understand it better. If you need to create your own tools and so forth to show that you've are working hard in the labs and you understand how to use certain technologies to prevent data loss or prevent hacks and so forth, be creative with it. Be creative with it and demonstrate that. And the only way you can gain that sort of experience, that practical experience, is by labbing, guys. Talking to others, working with others, learning from others and so forth. So be creative with it as well. So that's what they're saying, guys, are the most important things that you should be putting on your resume to land that big job. Make an impression. Put something at the top of your resume that you are most proud of to capture their attention. Talk about your interpersonal skills, right? Talk about the practical skills that you've gained by labbing on a daily basis. What tools that have you used? Are there tools that you built yourself? right? Talk about those things, and those things will help you land that high paying job in cybersecurity.